This screencast is a proof of concept video for the CWN network editor. And so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to explain how we see this workflow working of basically being able to clone the CWN network, pull it down to a local machine, visualize it, make edits, and then push back up to a repository. So here we have the main data repository stored on GitHub. You can see here basically the folder structure is there's a data folder with nodes and links, and inside there is a bunch of all the nodes, and then we can actually click on one and visualize it on a map. And then if we go to the root, we can actually see the main network in as an entire GeoJSON file. So here, just so you see, there's no tricks up my sleeve. Here's my local repo, and I do not have any access to the data right now. And then here is a local directory that I will pull into. So here's the proof of concept app. Basically what we're going to do is this is a native app. It runs on the operating system, and we are going to go ahead and log in. First step is we want to fork the UC Davis repository into my own, and then we're going to pull it on down. So we'll just log in with my GitHub credentials, and it will go ahead and look up what organizations I'm a part of, as well as showing me my personal account, and I will actually want to clone it, fork it, into my personal account, and then I'm going to pick which directory I want to clone it into. So I want to go ahead, I'm just going to clone it into this temp directory, and it'll show you that, okay, I'm going to create this new GitHub repo, and then I'm going to pull it and clone it into this local file. So we'll go ahead and say go. The forking, right now what's happening is it's actually forking the data over into my own personal account from the UC Davis organization, and then now it's actually going to go ahead and clone the data. This will take a sec, but at this point we can actually go ahead and see that the CWN network is now forked into my local account, and I can go ahead and make edits to it on my own and not worrying about affecting the UC Davis repository. I have full ownership rights over this. And I can actually make branches on this as well. So the data is now pulled down onto my file system, so we can actually go and open the Finder and inspect, and you can see here it is. The same thing you saw on GitHub is now pulled onto my local file system. And now using the app, we can actually visualize the network. You can see here it's already looked up the number of links and nodes, and we can say, yep, this is the directory I just pulled down. This is where I told you to do everything. Let's use this directory. And so this is the same app that you'll see online running locally. And you'll see the network. Now it's important to note that all of this data is being pulled off the local file system. So I could go ahead and make edits to the file system itself, and this data would change. Or, again, this is a proof of concept. You can actually go in here, and now it'll have an edit button, and you could go in and make edits to the nodes, deleting, making additions and other changes. So that's the idea, and thank you for watching.